Ooh, breathe.
Or the federal government, there's a lot of...
Hold on just a second, man. We okay? Kamala Harris built this platform behind us. That's what happened. We doing okay, ma'am? We good?
You can have my chair if you want.
Go ahead, sir.
Or the federal government.
You probably noticed that Kamala Harris has been doing some more interviews lately. Have you noticed that? She went from doing like 0 interviews to doing 4 or 5. Now, the problem is that they're not tough interviews, right? She's going on The View. She's going to friendly outlets to do these interviews because, of course, she can't stand up to the scrutiny of a tough interview. So she's doing all these softball interviews instead. Now, my friends, the problem with a softball interview is that you still have to be able to hit a softball. And as we've learned from Kamala Harris over the last couple of days, she can't even do that. And, you know, if you notice, there are a lot of folks, not just me, not just the president, but a lot of our campaign staff, and we're feeling pretty excited about this campaign right now. And in part, it's just we're getting down to the final stretch. In part, it's because we feel the momentum of Pennsylvania and some of the other critical states. But you know, in big part, it's that every time Kamala Harris opens her mouth, we gain about 100,000 votes. And
Hey, she been get her. Yo, hit that like button. We keeping it real. We don't sugarcoat it over here. Yeah, I'm not with the tampons in the restrooms. I'm not for all the beta male crap. I'm not for the I'm not. We patriots over here. We die behind this right here, baby. We go to war. We actually got to pull the trigger. You feel me? Yay. We keep it real, man. One love to the human race. Yeah. You know, we sick of them race baiting and race hustlers. We sick of of people with no common sense. We sick of the incompetency. You know, yay. You know, I'm telling y'all, man, we grew up with common sense. Daddy used to come in there with that belt. Mama used to come in there with that extension cord. Sometimes she used to grab the phone charger. Talk back if you want to. Right from wrong. Yeah. Yeah. You was a man, son. You was a boy. And she's a girl. Yeah, hey, we got some new news on this on these polls. Looking like an electoral landslide, huh? They're shaking out their shoe. They sent Barack Obama out there, you know, with his Superman cape on. Now he done riled up and pissed off the whole entire black community. You know, it's hey y'all, you just can't make this stuff up, man. You know, and then they sent her out for these desperate interviews. Softballs completely bombs them, you know. And then admits that she's Joe Biden 2.0. Then Joe Biden comes out and says, yeah, he don't know where the hell he's at. He done dropped his snow cone on the floor, you know, blew his motor and transmission, you know, and motor and transmission shot. And Kamala Harris, her check engine light is on. Check engine light. I mean, the whole dashboard is lit up with Kamala Harris. Tail light is on. ABS light is on. Axle rods then went bad. Tail light out. Windshield cracked. Alternator going bad. She need new spark plugs. Hey, you know, but they keep sending her out there. They keep sending her out there on the road. And again, eventually it got to break down, you know, and some people just keep riding. Shout out to them beautiful patrons. We just keep riding. We just keep riding to that whole thing just break down, you know. Hey, y'all know I know, man. I rode a year and a half delivering food delivery with a check engine light on. I know. And she eventually broke down. She broke down. Yeah. Had to put a new motor in her. Yeah. Yeah, man. Good time. I tell you, man, the good times came and gone, man. At 24 years old, I'm here to tell y'all, man, that I love y'all, that I'm just like y'all, that I've been through the struggle too. You know, we all still going through the struggle. We all live in this corrupt scam matrix, the corrupt scam matrix. That's what we call it. No matter how you want to look, put this and that, the corrupt scam matrix. You know, but we need a different set of leadership. We need common sense back. Millions are struggling and dying. You know, all jokes aside, you see what's going on. You see what's happening right now. Millions are struggling and dying, have died. And I don't know how many times I got to repeat myself, but I'm going to keep repeating myself because that's the real, man. And people don't want to hear. People want to duck, dodge, hide, and run. Sugarcoat it, throw a little sugar on it. Oh, that's not happening. Oh, look at the new numbers. Look at this. Oh, it's coming down. Oh, no. You know. I want a better life for everybody, man. I'm for the people. So that's I run my channel, run my show how I want to run it. I'm for the people, man. And I ain't gonna be on here just you know, sitting back. You know, we got to speak out, man. You know, but I'm gonna stay between the guidelines. A lot of stuff that I really want to say. You know, but then again, here come the censorship. Here come, you know, they try to mess with you. But it's crazy, man. We 20 some days out. It's crunch time, and they are shaking out their shoes, panicking because the data, the polls are not where they need to be. Yeah, all I can say is, what did they expect? What did they expect? Y'all was better off leaving Joe Biden there. They are better off leaving Biden there with the blown transmission and motor, blown motor and transmission. They should have left him in there. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying, all you had to do is keep it in neutral. Just keep him in neutral. It ain't gonna crank, but as long as you got it in neutral. Cause now they finna cause a fire on the freeway with this lady. That whole engine just finna blow up. Her check engine light is on, and it's finna just be a fire on the freeway, putting more people at danger. Tried to tell y'all. Shout out to Benny. Shout out to Benny. Well, I tell you, boy, these intros be something else.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. One of the maxims of a relationship is that you don't like being lied to. You don't like being deceived, whether it's wife, girlfriend, or just your buddy. If you have a person in your life who's constantly lying to you, you're gonna have a miserable life. You certainly won't trust that person, and that relationship will naturally erode. This also holds true when it comes to American politicians. The politicians who regularly lie and deceive the American electorate end up not winning because people can't trust them. When you say you're going to make someone's life better, you say, well, that sounds like a lie. This is what's happening with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz right now. This according to Slate.com, far left-wing Slate, saying the brutal Tim Walz tactical error that cost him the debate. The debate was last week. Everyone, including the New York Times, CNN, Washington Post, Fox News, say that J.D. Vance won. And the reason why he won is that we all watched Tim Walz lie in real time. He lied about where he was in China, when he worked in China. He lied about his stance on abortion. He lied about his military history. He's just a dirty liar. So if he lies about things like this, how can you trust him when he says he's going to try and make your life better? The same thing goes for Kamala Harris, who yesterday during a hurricane briefing had to muffle under her breath here, screaming at her staff that they're on a live broadcast.
Comrade.
Just basic incompetency. Kamala Harris is so fraudulent that she doesn't even know what kind of accent to use when she's in front of an audience like she was last night on Stephen Colbert's show. Here's an unedited clip of Kamala Harris.
Oh, empathy, man.
Yes.
You know, for the suffering of other people. Have you no sense of purpose?
Well, okay, obviously the dreadlocks have been added, but this is Kamala Harris's own words what is this, like some kind of like Scottish Jamaican accent? Here's Kamala Harris's Latina accent.
I love you back.
So just prima facie total cringe. Kamala Harris is just a fraudulent person. She doesn't know how to pronounce her own name. She doesn't know how to speak. She didn't know what accent to use. We've heard her urban accent whenever she's south of the Mason-Dixon line or in places like Detroit. Here she is trying to drink a beer on the Colbert Show.
I think are one on vibes, because one of the old saws is they just want somebody they can have a beer with. So would you like to have a beer with me so I can tell people what that's like? Okay. This was, now we asked ahead of time because I can't just be giving a drink to the Vice President of the United States without asking. You asked for Miller High Life. You had Miller High Life.
I'm sure that's what she asked for. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, the last time I had beer was at a baseball game with Doug.
So cheers. There
cheers.
It really looks like somebody who drinks a lot of beer. Yeah. Hello. Hello, my fellow beer drinkers.
Milwaukee,
The
Wisconsin.
champagne of beers.
There you go.
So natural. Wow. If you're like a laid off steel worker from Wisconsin, if you're a laid off like Teamster union worker in Wisconsin, your life has been decimated by Kamala Harris and her policies. Does this relate with you? Do you suddenly snap to it and say, wow, Kamala Harris, that's my girl right there. So natural. So natural. So charming. Look at the way she drinks it, right? Like with her pinky in the air. Total cringe. Is it as cringe as Kamala Harris drinking a beer and then lecturing hurricane victims over what they're doing wrong? Yeah, they're not hitting this moment right. They're not sending their best. And again, it gets worse with Tim Walz. Tim Walz made a joke that he and Kamala Harris are sleeping together.
Waking up on November 6th with Madam President, and that will be.
Did I just hear that right?
I want to be clear. You won't be waking up together. Unless you guys have gotten closer than we thought.
I have a problem about not being specific with my language.
Yeah, okay. No, me a knucklehead. I so dumb. This is what Tim Walz always said. I'm so dumb.
A knucklehead.
You lied, dude. No, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I wake up with Kamala Harris. This is Kamala Harris's husband, literally locking lips with Jill Biden. So maybe they're all just swingers. I don't know. Little weirdos.
Grab the pineapple. Grab the pineapple. Y'all know I know now. Sometimes y'all be underestimating me, man. Oh, Rick's 24 years old. He don't know what he's talking about. I'm telling you, I know now. I know. Y'all need to put that stuff down. I see you puff passing. You need to put it down. Y'all been cracking open cold ones. Some of y'all been, I told y'all, man. Some of y'all on them gas station dick pills now. That's how they try to keep Joe doped up. Them 7-Eleven gas station dick pills. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them Patriots know what I'm talking about now. Get you a cold Jaeger and them gas station dick pills, and you set for the whole month. I'm trying to tell you. Only the real ones know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry.
The people who are trying to defend, who are paid to defend Kamala Harris and people like her, like Charlamagne the God, he can't even do it anymore. Charlamagne says Trump Vance ticket America First messaging resonates with voters a lot more. Oh, and now we can see in the actual poll numbers how right he is. Trump internal polling, Trump leads in all battleground states. Donald Trump just roaring towards the finish line. Trump is the closer. New electoral map based on internal polling. Trump 300 electoral votes, even worse than the Hillary Clinton election. Look at this map. This would be a beautiful map here. You'd be winning Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the new flip, the new hotness. Donald Trump up 10 points in Polymarket. The Polymarket elections, 26 days to the election. Polymarket showing Donald Trump actually up more than 10 points now, just updated. Ooh, the smart money is behind Trump. Swing state polling pushes Trump over 280 electoral votes and into the presidency. Look at this battleground poll. Donald Trump just roaring ahead.
And y'all don't got to lecture me, man. I know y'all see these polls, and y'all know I as a content creator, you know, and as we keep you guys updated, you know, we have to show this stuff. We have to talk about it. We have to have conversations, you know, about, again, both sides, about all the polls, about everything. And I tell you, I don't believe in all of it. I don't even care for it. But we have to show it to you, you know. And I believe it just has to be too big to rig, you know. But there are tons of polls that had Trump winning, you know, then had Kamala winning, then they had Trump, and then they had a tied, and then it's a tight race, and then now they got everybody's going for Trump, landslide. Then they still got some of the polls still tied. So it's just all over the place, man. But it comes down to us, y'all, and hopefully it's a fair, free election. That, you know, because we know what happened in 2020, unless you know got hit upside the head with a rock. Just saying.
People have seen who Kamala was. They've seen the fraudulence. They've seen the lies, and they don't like liars. People don't like people who lie to them. Trump up in Arizona, Nevada, North Carolina, Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. At this point, Donald Trump's going to start picking off states like Virginia, right? And New Hampshire. As expected, says Schenck, she starts slipping behind. The answer is obvious. Go more populist. But there's not a populist in the building to tell them. Behind the curtain, Dems blue wall blues. Oh, yeah. Dems collapsing. Look at this. Democrat politicians and operatives tell us the vital states of Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania are getting tougher for Vice President Harris and the party's Senate candidates. Harris is depending on the blue wall to win the White House. Even if she struggles in the Sun Belt on private calls, some of Harris's top aides are saying that they believe the race will come down to Pennsylvania and Michigan. There's a growing worry among Democrats that Harris seems stuck, even sliding a bit after a strong start with her young presidential campaign. Her media blitz, heavy spending, and largely favorable coverage doesn't seem to be moving the needle because she's a liar. Quinnipiac showing Donald Trump taking the lead in places like Wisconsin. This was unthinkable just a couple of 2 months ago. Poll shows Trump surges to 3-point lead in Michigan. Senate races tied. Trump taking the lead in Michigan again. The electoral maps showing Donald Trump. This from Emerson College. These are left-wing polls showing Trump victory on election night. Trump surges to close gap against Harris in key voting group. Oh, yeah, key voting group. Let's see. Hispanic voters. There you go. I knew it. Hispanic voters. Trump's odds have surged, according to Fortune, over the past week, and he now holds a 2-vote electoral college lead, says prominent data scientists. Other polling showing that Donald Trump may well win the popular vote. This is what the election looks like if Trump wins the popular vote. Real Clear Politics, no toss-up map. Donald Trump flipping Michigan against Kamala Harris. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, man. 2024 election forecast. Trump just rocking it. This is what it looks like, man. This is Donald Trump in Joe Biden's hometown. Insane aura. That's exactly right. Ooh, man. Exactly.
You know, I'm telling y'all, it's their fault. That's just what you. I mean, look, and then y'all, you knew Hyde wasn't working, so then y'all sent her out there and made it worse. What did you expect? You sent her out there and made it worse, and y'all gave more advertisement for Trump, the Trump campaign. Yeah,
exactly right. Let's go ahead and watch. This is from Donald Trump's TikTok page. Here we go.
Change a damn thing. Let's get Trump in. Make sure you vote. If you want to
I love Alina, y'all. I love me some Alina Hopper. I love that Vivek fella too. Shout out to that Vivek fella. So is Tulsi up there too? She got that little piece. I love that little piece. She got that little piece in her hair. That blonde. It's so sexy. You know, I'm telling y'all, them people with common sense is just beautiful people, amazing people. You know, there's beautiful people all around. There's beautiful liberals. There's beautiful, you know, people, left wingers. But I'm telling you, I think the most beautiful people is them people with common sense, man. They're beautiful inside and out. Don't matter what their skin color is, what age they are. I mean, I'm telling you, doesn't matter where they're from. Just, you know, common sense people, man. They shine this light. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful light that they shine. You know, we need common sense back, man.
Make America great again. Vote Trump. Nobody makes the case against lying Kamala Harris better than Kamala herself. Take a look.
Would you have done something differently during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind.
Oh, that's the end of the campaign right there. It's the campaign is sunk. The ship has sunk down. But hey, y'all knew the ship had holes in it, didn't you? You knew the check engine light was on. You knew the ship had holes, right? So why you? Hey, what? Like I say, what did you expect? What did you expect?
Insane aura. That's exactly right. Look at this. Look at this. The chances of winning. The collapse is here. The collapse is real. Donald Trump up in every swing state, according to McLaughlin. We've been telling you. Hit your boy Benny, like, share, and subscribe.
Who's got to pray, man? It ain't, it ain't no cheating, and it ain't rigged up like a rig dog. You know what I'm saying? That it is too big to fucking rig, baby. Too big to rig. I love y'all. God bless you all and your families. Thank y'all for stopping by, man. Having fun with your boy tonight, man. One love to the human race, man. I don't care if you're on this side, blue, red, Democrat, conservative, liberal. I don't care where you stand. We got love for everybody, man. And we wishing the best in everybody's life in this short time travel. Prayers for Trump, because we don't know what to expect next, man. You know, and as y'all know, they don't want him here. They don't want him alive. Prayers for him and his family, his team, his campaign. Prayers to you guys and your family. And I will catch you beautiful people in the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.